Marla with Blue Sky Hoops, and today we're going to be reviewing the weave, the body weave from side to side as well as front to back, and combining that into the mandala. I'll show you what it looks like and then we'll get started. To get started for the side-to-side body weave, you want to take the hoop in your hand, palm up, with your thumb along the back wall of the hoop. You can pick a focal point right in front of you. For me, it'll be the camera. And I'm going to use my thumb as my leader. It's going to touch my focal point, which is the camera. The hoop's going to come down along the other side. Loose grip. Your thumb is still facing out as it comes back around to your leader, or as it comes back around as your leader, and it's going to touch that focal point again. So thumb is your leader, back and forth each time it's touching your focal point. I find that it helps a lot if you continually stare at the focal point and not watching what your hands are doing. The second part of the side-to-side weave is being able to transfer so that the hoop is moving in front of you and behind you as opposed to side to side. To do this, you want to continue staring at your focal point. You're going to step out with your right leg and turn your torso, but your hands and your head is still going to be focusing on your focal point. But the hoop is now traveling in front of you and behind you. Front of you, behind you. I'll show you what that looks like from all sides. Focal point is straight ahead, this plant that I'm looking at that you cannot see. I'm going to step out, turn my torso, still watching the plant, and the hoop is now traveling in front and behind. Notice that your elbow is almost making a 90-degree angle, allowing the hoop to rotate freely in your wrist. You're not having a firm grip. If you have a firm grip, you're going to be doing one of these and the hoop's going to be going all different directions. So make sure that your arm is at a 90-degree angle and loose wrist, back and forth. And that's the weave. To combine these into the mandala, where the hoop connects behind your back from below and above, you're going to start out, I find it's easiest if you start out with a side-to-side weave, turn your body front to back, and then break this move down into a few different steps. So let's get started with the weave, side to side. Turn your body. Head is still watching your focal point. And this time when the hoop comes around behind you, we're going to drop down along your spine. So you can break that down where you just get used to dropping your arm and having your hand rest along your back. The second part to that will be the connection from hand to hand behind you. I'll show you what it looks like behind so you can see that motion. Drop your arm and you're going to connect. Your thumbs are going to be up along your spine, both hands holding it like a baseball bat. Drop your arm, front to back, drop your arm, both hands along your spine, thumb is going to follow the curvature of your spine. From here, you're going to release with your right hand and let the hoop continue in your left hand. Now that you can't see me, we'll start over. We'll start with that part again. It's important when you grab the hoop with your transfer behind your back that your palms are against your back, because when you grab that transfer here, you're going to, it's hard to slow this down, but you're going to guide it all the way out. Be careful not to flick or turn your wrist in any way here. This is an important transfer behind your back. Straight out and stopping out to your side. So let's try combining those 3 moves where you drop your arm, then you connect, and then you straight out, pull the hoop out to your left. Front to back, drop your arm, connect, straight out. Front to back, drop your arm, connect, straight out. So let's try those, speeding up the rhythm a little bit so you're not so rigid in your movement. Front to back, drop your arm, connect, straight out. Once you've gotten that pretty solid, each transition, then we want to combine it to the transfer above your head. So from this motion, the hoop's going to come up. You're going to have a loose grip in your hand here as the hoop comes up. It's going to rotate around your thumb. So once you pull it up, you're going to loosen your grip, let it rotate, toss it into your other hand. I'll show you what it looks like from behind and in front as well. Front to back, drop your arm, connect, pull out, rotate, toss. Here's what it looks like from the front. Front to back, drop your arm, connect, rotate, toss. So once you toss, you're going to bring your hand down, and at this point you can go back into the weave, or you can do a continual mandala where the hoop just goes from above to below in a hand-to-hand transfer. I'll show you what this looks like from behind and then be able to slow it down so you can see what my hands do at each transfer. There you go. Another variation that you can do with this move is turning while you're transferring right here behind your back. Once you get that pretty solid with your mandala, you can transfer, turn, 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 I'll show you what that looks like from behind so you can see the transfer. Connect, rotate, turn, turn, rotate, rotate, turn, rotate. It's easiest for me if when I'm transferring I let it rotate around my thumb, but whatever feels natural to you. I'll show you from behind. Thanks for watching and happy hooping!